Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is day 2 of daily uploading. Hopefully we go to the end of the year like my goal was, but who knows. Anyways, today guys, we're going to be ranking every single Chapter 2 season from best to worst, and which season was trash, which season was amazing. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, because I'll be posting every single day, guys. You're not going to want to miss a video. But I appreciate all love and support lately, guys. Make sure to follow my Twitch. I stream every single day on Twitch. The Gamers Den podcast, we're doing 1 episode per week. The new episode actually releases today. BTB Socials. BTB is going to be, going to the top here very, very soon. Appreciate all love and support on that, and all my socials, of course. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the tier list right now, and we got the seasons sorted out from 1 to 8, and we're going to see if they're amazing, good, average, bad, or I'm going to change this to the worst, because there's definitely going to be a few seasons in that category. But the first one, we're going to go with Chapter 2, Season 1. Now, in my opinion, Chapter 2, Season 1 was the worst, and here's why. It wasn't because it was like the worst season as far as like how much fun I had and whatever, but it's more because it was just after Season X, you know what I'm saying? So after Season X, we thought we were going to get something amazing. Chapter 2 Season 1 was fun for the first week, but then it got boring, and that boring lasted for 20 something days or 118 days. That is why it's the worst for me, because I think Chapter 2 Season 1 is an example of what Chapter 2 was, and that was a disgrace to Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? I think it set the bar for what Chapter 2 was going to be. I guess, sort of. In the grand scheme of things, because it didn't set the bar for Chapter 2 Season 2, because Chapter 2 Season 2 is amazing, in my opinion. So these 2 seasons, okay? Chapter 2 Season 1, horrible, the worst. Chapter 2 Season 2, the best. And the reason Chapter 2 Season 2 was the best was because I think that was like the most fun we've had compared to Chapter 1. That was the most fun we had in Chapter 2, by far. And no other season's gonna go in this amazing category. Surprise, surprise. And like I think it's because they had like the Sky's AR, Midas's drum gun, the grappler, like all those mythics. And they still they sort of balanced the game out. I know they were kind of overpowered, but like the game was still fun. It wasn't like the mechs. These mythics were still in the game, but like people could still fight them and still have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just like, I know at a time the jump gun was just in controller, which is outrageous, and the aim assist was outrageous. But this was a season where I think we had all the mythic POIs, all the mythic weapons. We thought that Chapter 2 Season 2 was like the start of something amazing in Chapter 2. Sadly, we were totally wrong, but this is the season I started streaming, and I honestly had probably the most fun in this season than any other season. It was a lot of fun, and I do think it deserves to be in the amazing category, just looking back at it, at all the amazing POIs. But going on to Chapter 2 Season 3, I think this has to be average, average at best, man. Like, I know people say, oh, the vibes are so awesome, dude, we were in the water, like all that stuff. Like, dude, I couldn't even fight someone without getting attacked by a shark. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Chapter 2 Season 3 will go down as one of the most overrated seasons of all time. Just because, like, there was hardly any land. There was mostly water, and, like, you couldn't even fight without getting attacked by a shark. The sharks ruined the season for me, if you guys couldn't tell. It wasn't a bad season, though. I honestly had a decent amount of fun, because that was when I got into comp more, and I started, grinding comp and scrims and stuff. It was alright, average. Not the worst, but definitely not the best. It was an average season, I wouldn't want to play it again, though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind playing Chapter 2 Season 2 again. Honestly, I don't want to play any of these seasons ever again. But I wouldn't mind playing Chapter 2 Season 2 again. But definitely not Chapter 2 Season 3 ever again. Now, going on to Chapter 2 Season 4, I think was good. I think it was good. I think this is the best season we had compared to Season 2. And I think it was good because, number one, this was like the peak of my streaming career. I was averaging like 100 viewers, all that stuff. But we had the Galactus event. We had the Starks POI. We had, mythics that were still semi-balanced. It was actually like, decently fun for a chapter 2 season. Now keep in mind, guys, in my opinion, none of these seasons compare to chapter 1. And that might just be me being nostalgia, but like maybe season 2 you could argue like top 5, top 7 area of all time. But other than that, none of these other seasons are even top 10. But chapter 2 season 4 was all right. It was good. It was good. I wouldn't want to play it again, but it was good. And I thought they did good for a chapter 2 season. I love the Galactus event. That's something that makes me want to put this up here because I think the Galactus event is one of the best events of all time. That was incredible, and they hyped that up very well. So that's why I like chapter 2 season 4 because of the storyline. I would say, for the most part, chapter 2 season 5. I personally hated at the time. I hated. If you guys go back to my streams and VODs in chapter 2 season 5, dude, I despise chapter. I hated this season, dude. Only because like we just got off the Galactus event, and I was at the peak of my streaming career, and they had a good week, and then they disabled that sand tunneling, and it went downhill from there. No updates, no nothing throughout the whole season. But a lot of people love the season for competitive. I get it. It was a decent season looking back. I thought it was probably a top 4. I was probably a top 4 season of all time in chapter 2. But I hated that season at the time. Looking back, it wasn't too bad. I would put it an average around on chapter 2 season 3. I'm gonna put it better than chapter 2 season 3, honestly. But yeah. Oh my god, here we go. Season 6 of chapter 2. I'm gonna put this up bad. I think I'm gonna keep chapter 2 season 1 on its own. I think. I don't know though. Oh my gosh, what I do? You know what? I'm putting it the worst. These 2 seasons were the worst seasons in chapter 2. Chapter 2 season 6 was so bad. That was a season where I tried to grind so hard and try to have fun so much, but I just couldn't for the life of me because it was so bad. You had all the horrible primal weapons with makeshift, and oh my god, dude, it was such a horrible idea, and they executed it horribly. It was just, oh my god, man. I would never want to play that season ever again. I hated chapter 2 season 6. The primal biome was, cool for a week, and then it just got, oh my god, man. The Spire Towers were cool, but you have to remember, you had Spire Assassins at the Spire Towers, like, you had all that stuff. So, yeah. That was bad. That was honestly bad. I'm going to put chapter 2 season 7 at average. Probably above all of these, to be honest with you. Chapter 2 season 7 was alright, but once again, it was one of those seasons where it was fun for 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe, and then, it just got boring. And, honestly, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I didn't play most of chapter 2 season 7. Well, I did, but not on stream. So the month of July is when I went, off of streaming. I quit streaming for the whole month of July, all 30 days. So, but I still played chapter 2 season 7 off stream. It was alright. And I think it was one of the best seasons of chapter 2, to be honest with you. Probably top 3. Spoiler alert, I'm not putting chapter 2 season 8 with it. But I think chapter 2 season 7 was probably a top 3 season. Only because, like, that was a season where actually, like, I got decently good at the game. Like, I was putting in, like, 8 hours a day off stream, whatever, trying to go pro, whatever. And I think I did pretty good. I had a fun time. But, once again, it got old after a while. It just did. It just got old, and, it wasn't that fun. It just got old. It was fun for the first, 2-3 weeks, like I said, but then it got old. Pretty much the story of every chapter 2 season. Chapter 2 season 8, I'm just gonna put it bad, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, the new biomes are cool. All that Grand Royale is cool. FNCS is cool, but it was boring from the beginning. This season wasn't even fun for 2 weeks, bro. It was boring from the beginning, and they just executed it horribly. And I feel like at chapter 2 season 8, like, it was alright, and I should probably put it in average, but honestly, like, at this point, like, I'm probably not gonna play much of it for the rest of the chapter. Like, it was just, I don't know, man. I couldn't have fun in this season for the life of me, and Like, I feel like when we started hearing the chapter 3 rumors, I kind of just like, I was done with it for good. And that was like October 27th. So that was like 24 days ago. Like, that's when I was just like, okay, this season just sucks, you know, and we're still going to have another, 15, 16, 17 days of it. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all right, but I'm going to put it at bad. And this is my tier list. I should probably put this even lower because I really hated this season, but looking back, I mean, people enjoyed it, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Chapter Season 8, bad. These are the worst. These seasons will go down as the worst seasons of all time. Hopefully, Chapter 3 is not as bad as that. Just boring, average, you know, wouldn't want to play again. You know, good for the storyline, good. You know, I'd probably play Chapter 2 Season again. Chapter 2 Season 2 again. But what do you guys think about this list? Do you think I did good, average, bad? I'm sure some of you guys can say, oh my god, I love Chapter 2 Season 8, or I love Chapter 2 Season 1, or I love Chapter 2 Season 3, but I think I did good for the most part. If someone says they like Chapter 2 Season 1, man, just, oh my god, man. I don't know. I don't know how your brain thinks like that, if you really think that Chapter 2 Season 1 was good. But hey, we all have our own opinions. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm going to try to stream every single day. Probably going to stream some Halo today, Halo Infinite. Gonna try to have some fun on that. And, you know, I stream Fortnite, obviously. Join my Discord. Join my Discord. Link in bio for my Discord. We have 372 members over there. I'm so active over there. I talk in there every single day. Also, follow my Twitter. I'm the most active on Twitter. If you ever need to contact me, Twitter's the way to go. And make sure to follow all BTB socials, the Gamers Den podcast socials, all that stuff, guys. I appreciate all love and support. Let me know what you think about this tier list. Let me know what you would have done differently. And let me know what videos you guys want to use next. I forgot to shout out the person out who told me to do this video, but whoever you were, thank you. There was multiple people, to be honest with you, so I'm not really going to give you credit. But there was like 3 or 4 people. Thank you, 3 or 4 people. But if you suggest a video, I will remember next time to shout you out. So comment the video ideas you want to see in the comments below so I can daily upload for the rest of the year, guys. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.